think I read an article yesterday. We're in Minnesota about to have the fewest 90-degree days in history. If it's we say global warming. Well, it's too hot. Well, all of a sudden it gets cold. Well, that's global warming too. Senator Franken's colleagues in the Senate, they're killing the American economy with some of the bills they want to do. What it does is it redistributes America's wealth to other countries, and that's not the way to go. We don't need to punish our businesses, our corporations. I taught science this summer. First time I ever taught science. I'm not a science teacher. And high school science, we had this conversation quite a bit about global warming. There's been, I believe it's 5 ice ages we've had in world history. There were no people, there were no suburbans, there were no farms. We had 5 ice ages. That means it got really cold and really warm, and that's happened repeatedly. So I think what you need to do is be responsible, and like Senator Franken was saying earlier, we do need to continue to evaluate and get new technology and push new energy sources. But we also need to realize that our cars don't run on wind, they don't run on solar, they run on gasoline. So when we punish the American consumer, it impacts the whole economy and all our families.
Let's get into GMO foods. As we are recognizing, this is rapidly becoming a consumer-driven issue. Certain segments of agriculture have a little problems with GMO foods. My question or questions, should the government be involved in the regulation of GMO foods? And if so, why?
One thing Minnesotans are world known as, we are very adaptable. So you need a balance. The farmers are very adaptable. You have different seasons, you have different climates, you have different years, different yields. What you need is new leadership, and you need people who understand that, yes, Europe has some problems with certain things we do. We have problems with certain things Europe does. So by having that balance and having new leadership that is bringing new ideas, going back to the border, if Senator Franken was so concerned about the border, we have people we think might be coming across with Ebola. We're finding prayer rugs, Qurans, Al-Qaeda. We have all kinds of people coming across the border. Why don't we strip all the fat, and why don't we just secure the border? Why can't we put one bill and say, before we do anything, this fence, this country, we need to be fenced in. We cannot just let people come across, especially when we have global pandemics that are in progress. It's just ridiculous. And I challenge Senator Franken to just say, hey, let's cut everything else out and let's secure our own country.